Hello and welcome to another Inside Lane vlog, and you join us in the middle of another very busy week. So first of all, a bit of housekeeping. Let's recap on last week. We sent Anthony to Lyon in France to be amongst the first to see the new Citroen C3. Now that car has taken on a role very similar to the Cactus. It's slightly quirky, it's very different, definitely aimed at a younger generation than the previous Citroen C3. And we were amongst the first to do that. You guys don't know this, but it was actually done cross-country. So I was in the UK editing all of that video together, whilst Anthony was in France recording all of the video. So it was a bit of a challenge gluing it all together to make the video that you guys actually saw. But we managed it. We were actually the first video content out there of the Citroen C3. So we're a little bit pleased with ourselves for that, especially the distance being an issue. But thankfully technology helped us out there. What else did we do last week? We had the very last in the series of the Type R road trip, our amazing, I think it ended up being 1,621 mile road trip across Europe with various racetracks and the Nürburgring and everything, and that was an epic road trip, but that all comes to an end now. It's about a month ago since it was actually filmed, but every week we brought you that little segment. Thank you guys so much for following it. Loads of you guys watched it from the very beginning to the very end. You know, for 4 weeks. It's a long time to stick with a video series. I appreciate you guys have other things to watch or other things to do, so it's quite humbling, some of the comments that were made saying, you know, we really appreciate it, we really enjoyed it, and it sort of encourages us to maybe do some more episodic content where, you know, there's a new element or a new part of the story every week, and that's something we'll look into. Yeah, but thanks you guys for watching it. Now onto the title of this video, and probably the reason you clicked it. There is some secret big Aston Martin reveal tomorrow. I'm recording this on Monday. Tuesday is when this happens. Now, we've been invited to Gaydon. Don't laugh. It is a genuine place in England, not a million miles from Coventry. And that's where Aston Martin's HQ is. Now, as of right now, everything's all under embargo, but I can tell you loose details as long as I don't go into too many specifics. So, you know about the Aston Martin Red Bull tie-up that's going on at the moment, the bid to build a supercar. Adrian Newey sort of wants to design his version of the McLaren F1, sort of. And there's an Aston Martin Red Bull tie-up with the Red Bull technology in Formula 1 and the sort of bespoke manufacturing of Aston Martin. So tomorrow, a new Aston Martin supercar will be revealed. We'll be there, and we're hoping to be the first people on the internet to bring you a video of that. So tomorrow afternoon, keep your eyes peeled. And this new car is aiming to be faster around Silverstone than the Formula 1 car, which is quite a claim. Things we know, it's going to be 2 seats. We don't know how it looks. We don't know how much it costs. We know there's going to be about 100 of them made. But tune in tomorrow and be amongst the first to see this amazing thing. We're really lucky and very humbled to actually be invited along by Aston Martin to be amongst the first to see this. And then on Friday, I'm at the Formula 1. I'm going to try and do some sort of Formula 1 related video there. And we'll see how that goes. I'll work something out. But that'll be interesting. At Silverstone, I'm there for the practice sessions. So stay tuned. Lots of exciting stuff coming up. The week after, we've also got some exciting cars coming. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. And I've got to get back to work now, unfortunately, because I quickly went out with a mate to go grab a coffee, and then we got distracted by a Ferrari dealership that was nearby, and there was the 488 Spider there that we hadn't seen yet, and it was in that launch colour blue that they did it in. It looked so good in sort of the drizzly rain that we had. And there was also a Ferrari Enzo in the showroom as well, which is just, you know, it's still impressive, even though that car's getting on a bit now age-wise. Impressive supercar nevertheless. So I took up a bit too much time indulging myself, and now I've realised the time, and I've quickly shot this video. I've got to go home, edit it, and carry on writing my review that I'm partway through. So thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned this week because it's going to be an exciting week.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.